Hey guys, so I did also rearrange my room, so that's why it looks a little different. But today I'm going to be giving y'all, I'm going to show y'all what makeup products I have, and then I'm going to, tell y'all and rate them and, tell y'all which one's the best. I'm not going to be doing, eyeshadows just because that's not part of my daily routine, but I can do a separate video if y'all want that. And for reference, it's going to be, a bad angle. But I have quite a lot of makeup, I would say. So I think I'm qualified to be giving this information. Also, mind how I look. I was sick today from school, so I don't have any makeup on, and that's why I look a little scary. I just woke up, but I thought I'd do something productive. So yeah. So I'll just go in the order that I would do my makeup routine. So first, I'm gonna start with primers, and I'm gonna show y'all which ones I have first. So first one I'm going to show y'all is the Wet n Wild Impossible Primer. This one's actually a lot better than you'd think it would be. I would definitely repurchase this. I do have to repurchase this. I think it was definitely under $10, but it was definitely worth it. Next is the e.l.f. this liquid putty poreless primer. My friend melts at the top of it, so it looks a little funky. This one, it's okay. I think it can give a little bit of a white cast, so if you have more darker skin, I don't think this is gonna work for you because it just white cast, so it's probably not the best for all skin types. Then this is not primer. I'm gonna grab this. I have the Milk one. This one's the mini one. It is pretty expensive to get the full size one, but this one, the mini one, is really good, and I'm thinking about purchasing it full size. Then the last primer I have is the NYX Plump Right Back. This is what I use normally. I do have to get more of this. It was pretty cheap, and it was pretty good. It didn't have a white cast, and it wasn't sticky, but it made my face glowy. Out of all of these, I would definitely buy or repurchase these three. This one, I would not. Next, I'm going to go to bases, and I'm going to do my bronzing drops as part of this because I use my bronzing drops as a base for school instead of doing a full face. I just do bronzing drops. I think it just looks more natural, and I think it just looks cleaner. The first I'm going to show are the Drunk Elephant ones. These ones are very good. I do also have the Glow Drops, wherever those are. But these are my favorite out of all of them. They're $30-something. So they are a little on the pricier side, and I mix them with a moisturizer, but I definitely think it was worth it. But there are things that you could get that are cheaper that are good, but these are the best. Next is the Say ones. If you mix them with something, they're fine. To be honest, I didn't really like it. I think it doesn't blend well. I feel like it didn't look blended. But if you wanted to mix it with your moisturizer and mix it with something, it's good, but I don't think it's worth it. So it looks like it has a lot, but there's a little bag inside of here. See, it really doesn't give you that much product, so I think this one's not worth it. And then lastly, I have the Isle of Paradise Setting Serum. If you've seen my videos, you've seen that I will accidentally use too much of this because it is so pigmented. But if you're mixing this with something, it's great to use. But if you're not, then be careful. Out of all of these for repurchase, I would definitely repurchase the bronzing drops and the glowing drops. I just don't see where those are in my drawer. Definitely would repurchase this. I don't know about this, but it is good because I'm pretty sure it's a lot cheaper than the other ones. Okay, I have a lot of foundations and skin tints. Let's get started. First is the Glossier skin tint. This one is really, really good. This is more of my winter shade. As you can see, it's a little lighter, but it's really good. I blend this with my fingers, and I would definitely repurchase this one or get this one. I have two of these, but the Winky Lux skin tint, these are probably expired. I've had these for a while. I do still use them. I really like it. I think it's good. It has SPF, and it's really light coverage. So I wouldn't use this for sheer makeup, but I would definitely use this in the summer or for school when it's hot out, because it's not full coverage, which is good, I guess, because I don't like full coverage on me. These ones are also way probably expired. I've had these for quite some time. They aren't my skin tone, so I don't use them often, but this is just the Sephora Clean Glowing Skin Foundation. I think it's a little too full coverage for me because, like I said, I really don't like full coverage. I think it looks unnatural on myself, and I honestly just don't know how to make it look how I like when I use full coverage. But if you like full coverage, then this is definitely a good formula for you, as long as you use a good primer, because it could pale if you don't. but I feel like every makeup's like that, so I would definitely buy this if you like full coverage. Next is the e.l.f. Halo Glow. I would definitely repurchase this. So we're gonna try and start off where I left off because my friend called me and spent like an hour, but I was doing the e.l.f. Halo Glows. I really like these, to be completely honest with you, but I have like one kind of like issue. They're super glowy, and I know it's e.l.f. Halo Glow, and here, I'll put them on my hand while I'm talking about it. Well, first of all, I got the wrong shade because they didn't have my shade, so then I've seen people use it as bronzer, so that's what I did. I don't really like using it as a bronzer. I mean, you can, and it's not bad, but like I just have better options. But it's not perfect, but it's like the lighting is not good. I feel like to show you. And then, but it's just like, it's really shiny on the face. So I personally don't use it for every day. But yeah. Next is the Too Faced Born This Way Matte. I hate this. I'm sorry. I don't like it. It's also part of it is I got my shade at the store and it's so orange on me. Like, here, I'll show y'all. It's very orange. I just don't like the formula. Again, it's very full coverage, which some people might like, but I don't. And just that's orange for me. And when it doesn't look orange when you put it all over your entire face. It is orange. So I personally don't like using it. I mean, if I got the right shade, maybe I'd like it, but I also just think it feels very heavy on the skin. But it does get points for smelling good because it low-key smells like really good compared to other foundations. Next, I'm gonna do the Glossier foundation. I love this stuff. I have to do like full makeup for cheer, full face, full eye look. This is what I use. I really like it. It's worth the money. The formula is good. It's not too cakey. Again, this is one of those ones where you really have to use a good primer, but as long as you use like a good one, like the NYX Plump Right Back, the Milk one, this won't pale and it'll look really good. Next is the Kosas concealer. I just don't like it. I don't know what it is. I think there's something about it. I feel like it has, I feel like I don't like the shades, but also I just think the formula is very cakey and just doesn't blend well into your skin. Like, you can tell you have foundation on, and not just because like the shade, if that makes sense. But the concealer is really good. But next, the Glow Screen. I freaking love Glow Screen. I love it so much. This is my favorite thing. For summer especially, this is my go-to base. It's expensive, so I don't use it in winter because I don't really need the SPF. No, I don't wear SPF in the winter. No one come for me. But yeah, this is like my go-to summer base. I really like it. It just is very expensive. Next is the Morphe Skin Tint. I think I've used this once. I got it at like Marshall's. It's fine. I guess my shade's also a little orange for me. I mean, when I tried it the one time, it felt really good and lightweight. I would get it. This is the Maybelline New York Instant Age one. I literally had this for a science project, and no, I did not do anything to this. It was testing like makeup remover wipes, so my science project did not in any way change this. It has a weird smell. I don't like the smell. It kind of smells like paint and aloe vera, if that makes sense. Like, I don't like it. I mean, on the skin, it's fine, but like, it doesn't last long, like where it looks good. I wouldn't get it. It's also, it's pretty cheap though, but I wouldn't get it. So, recap, I'm just gonna say yes or no. No, yes, yes, no, no, yes, yes, absolutely, yes, and yes. Next is concealers, and if there's any product I use other than bronzer and blush a lot, it is concealer. I consider myself an expert, so here's my spiel. Kosas concealer, probably one of my favorites. I definitely recommend. A little expensive. Have the mini one, and I have this one. Shout out to my friend who got me this. You know who you are. But it's really good. It's very lightweight. I really like it. It's a perfect coverage for like school and cheer. Like, it's perfect for me, and I love this one, and get it. Next, I'm gonna do the Rare Beauty eye brightener. So this is an eye brightener, so I wouldn't consider it a concealer. Sorry, my mom moved something that scared me. I love this stuff. I have 2 of them. Oh, I'm sorry. This was in the concealer section. Fenty Skin Tint. Get it. I like it. Really lightweight. I really like it. I'm sorry, that wasn't the wrong thing. But I have 2 of these because my one was running out. Get it. Really good. I have the shade light medium. It's really good. And it's like, I would use the Kosas if you have like blemishes or dark spots. I would use this for like if you have thick dark circles. And when I say that, I mean like if you have dark circles, but like it's like almost like 3D, if that makes sense. Like you can like see them. That makes sense. Next, this is the newest one I have, is the Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer. So as y'all know, I do not like the foundation in this, but I really love the concealer. I got it recently. It blends pretty well. I'll just put a dot on my face to show y'all. Oh, this had stuff on it. Whoops. But as you can see, it blends really well, and I really like it. Next is the Glossier little, I guess I'm just gonna say stretch concealer. This one's too light for me, but I did get it on clearance, so it was like $2, or no, that was like $5. I use this on my friends because my friends are a little paler than me, but it is a good formula and it does blend well. But you have to like get a brush and really like warm up the top, if that makes sense. Like you just have to kind of almost like melt it. You can use your fingers even, but like if you don't do that, it's gonna be really hard to blend. Next is the Tarte concealer. I have these mini ones. I did have the full size, but I ran out. I haven't had it in a while. It was really good though. Like I did like it, so yeah. But when I did have it, it worked really well and I really liked it. So I would suggest that as a yes. No one come for me. I forget what this logo means, but I have this one. It's a little too light for me, but it's pretty good. The Luminous Silk Concealer. Where that's from. No one hate on me. It's good. And so then I use this with my concealers, but this is just the e.l.f. color corrector in green to like correct pimples. I really like it and I think it works well, and it's like $5 and it does work well. So now let's do our roundup. Yes, 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 and both of these yes. So really all my concealers were yes. Okay, look, I just forgot to do it, but now let's cover brows. I really don't have a lot of brow products, so I'll just be straight up. The Essence one is pretty good, but it can be a little flaky. The e.l.f. Brow Lift, you have to be careful with because it's like, it's like hair gel. So like you have to, every movement you do will show. So like if you're good at like using it, it's good. The Kosas eyebrow gel is really, really good. The Anastasia one, is that what this is, right? Yeah, it flakes, but it's like you don't like, I don't know, I like don't like when they're like super glued down, and I just feel like this will flake if I touch it at all. I've seen people use Elmer's glue sticks as eyebrow gel, and it actually does work if you're doing like professional makeup or like makeup art. And then I also have the Ulta Beauty one, and this one, it works fine. All of these would be a yes, except for the Anastasia. Okay, next is blush. Quite a lot. I also did get rid of a few, so my collection got a little smaller. So first is the She Glam one. I did get this off Shein. It is a Rare Beauty dupe. It did not make me break out, and I would say I have like medium skin when it comes to breaking out. It's more sensitive than it is break out, like it'll burn, but this didn't make my skin burn. That's just my skin. Let me make that clear. This does not make my skin burn. Super pigmented. I really liked it. Next, I have the Bare Minerals Gen Nude. This one is the one I use every day. As y'all know, I'm like really, really picky about my lip blush. I'm like scared of being blush blind. So this one's my perfect one because it's really like forgiving, and this is the one I use every day. Also because it's more in the red scale compared to the pink, it looks more natural. I'm gonna try and show you, but that's the shade. Okay, next I have the Revolution blush. I love this. It's pretty good. It is very bright, but here, I'll put some on to show y'all. So like that, and then I'm just gonna get a beauty blender and blend it, and I also didn't put anything on it. I mean, I like that. I think that's pretty. I used to use this every day until another one came along. I mean, I'd suggest it. It's not bad. It's pretty cheap because it's Revolution, so I would say it's pretty good, and I would get it. Okay, next is time for the Benetint collection. I have 3 different ones. This one's my favorite. This is just that tint. For Flora tints, it's like this, like kind of like brownish red. And then for Go Go tint, this was the first one I forgot. It's like pink. And I love all of them. They are kind of hard to blend. They dry fast. So use your fingers. You gotta like get in there fast, but like if you use it correctly, it's really nice. Also, I use the Benetint on my lips, and it's part of my lip combo, and I freaking love it. It's so good. Like, I would purchase all of these, but my favorite is the OG Benetint. Next is the Milk Cooling Water Jelly Tint. I love this. Same thing with the Benetint. You have to blend it fast, but just like the Benetint, I'll use this on my lips. They're pretty much like the same shade, same thing, just this is in solid form. It's really good. I would definitely suggest it. Just try not to make it dry out. I lost the cap for it and it started to dry out, so just don't use your cap. Okay, next is the Rare Beauty Blush. Here's my thing. People can use it and make it look really good, but one, the packaging, it does this. That really irritates me. My Summer Fridays lip oil does it. I hate when it does that. I've tried to clean it, but it's also, again, I'm so scared of being blush blind. Some people can rock blush blindness, like Sabrina Carpenter, my friend, can like wear it and it looks good. I can't. It doesn't look good when I do it. So it's too much for me. But if you're someone who like can look good with blush blindness, if that makes sense, then I would suggest it. Next is the Pixi blush. It's fine. It's not something I go for just because kind of hard to blend, but it's not bad. If you're on the go, I guess you could say it's pretty convenient. So yeah, it's fine. It's worth the money. Then I have the e.l.f. Monochromatic Stick. I don't use this a lot. It's not bad. Here, I'm just gonna swatch it on my hand and I'll use it for the first time out loud in front of y'all. It blended pretty well. It's fine. It's not what I would go for just because it's not really the shade I would normally use, but it's not bad. I would definitely get it like in a different shade. Next is the Revolution blushes. This one is an absolute no for me. It's too pigmented. I don't like it. Don't like how it looks. But the formula is good. I just don't like this color. And this is the peach one. I don't even know if they still make these, but I was like obsessed with Revolution in like 2020 when I first got into makeup. I like it. It smells, sometimes palettes don't smell good. This one smells like nothing, which is kind of nice. I haven't really done smelling the other ones, but all the other ones just smell fine. I'll really just say if they have a really, really good smell or a really bad smell, they smell fine. And I like how this one looks. It's just very shimmery. Then this is just the Bouncy blush from Ulta. This is the shade. It's kind of similar to this one. I don't really reach for it. I think it's not dark enough to where I can see it. But the formula is good, so like, I would definitely get it in like a different shade to use. This one's also kind of dried up because it's old, but it's not bad. Next is the Revolution Chocolate Blush. Now, I'll get to highlighters in a second, but the highlighter of this is amazing. The blush, I don't like the colors. They're not bad, I just don't really like the colors on me, so yeah. Sorry, I got cut off, but whatever I was talking about, it was good. Next is this e.l.f. blush. This is the camo blush or whatever. Camo liquid blush. I don't like it. It's the shade. Because it is like, it is just like the Rare Beauty and the She Glam when it comes to pigment. But I don't like the shade on me. I feel like it's not enough a pink or a red to like make a difference, but I think if I got a different shade I would like it because the formula is not bad, it's the color for me. Okay, next is for bronzers, bronzing drops, and contours. I know bronzers and contours are not the same thing. If you want a quick like definition, contours help like sculpt your face and like make shadows. They're all cool tones, so they're like with like blue undertones. Bronzer makes you look suntanned or more bronzed, and that is used, it has a more warm tone, and you put them like here, while contour you put like there and like on your nose if you want to. So that's like the quick debrief of the difference. But I'm gonna show you all the ones I have first. Oh no, I'll just go through it. I don't know why I'm switching it up. I've already went over this, but super good. Do like it. Super pigmented, so just be careful with that. This is the Hollywood contour wand from Charlotte Tilbury. Not worth the hype. I'm sorry. I don't like liquid. Like when it's like, I'll get to that, but I don't like it. I think it's too hard to blend. The wand can catch germs, and I've just learned that about these wands. I don't really like it. I got it for my birthday like a year ago, and I haven't used it since. Next is this one, and as y'all know, I like the chocolates. These are starting to break, so they're so old. But I really like this shade of the bronzer. I don't like the shimmery one, but this one I really liked. As you can see, it's hitting the pan. yeah, it worked really well and it blends well and it's pretty forgiving. This is my favorite one. This is one I use every single day. I reach for one of these two. This is the Charlotte Tilbury one. Before anyone comes at me for it being super dark, cheer makeup has to be like extreme, so I need to look super tan, super bronze, all that jazz for cheer, because when the judges are up there, you have to make your makeup extreme so they can see it, and you do get graded on like how your team looks, like presentation, so that's why it's super dark. But I do like this, and it like works really well. Okay, next I have to say, I already went over this. That's how I would describe it. It's just like I'm waiting for more, but it's just, it never gives more. So the product, like I said, you think it gives you a lot because it's in this like fancy glass thing, but it's really just a bag inside. So it's kind of a waste. Next, I have these NYX Born to Glow liquid illuminators. I have them for highlighters too. I don't think I've actually used this in makeup like purposefully before. I've had them for a while. They're very glowy. I don't know, they're fine. I got it in like an advent calendar a while ago. Nah, just like, it's very shiny. Oh, you can't see it. Oh, there you go. It's very shiny, and it's just not like a shade that I want on my face. Like I don't know how to explain this. Like, it's like orangey. I wouldn't get it. I have it's from Nudestix, I think, and it's the Nudies All Over Face Bronze Contour, or bronze color. I've never used this. I got a mini one in something. I've never used it. It's not bad. The formula's not bad. It's just, I don't really like it. I don't know. I just have things I like more, if that makes sense. Next is the Oh My Glow Cream Bronzer from Ulta Beauty. Same thing. It's not bad, but it's just nothing I don't reach for it because I love my other one so much. I just got it on sale. But I mean, if you're looking for a cream stick bronzer, it is really good. You just have to like warm it up on your hand first, but it's not bad. Next is the First Aid Beauty Bronze Glow Drops. Now, obviously, I have a mini one. I got it in Ipsy. If you don't know what Ipsy is, it's like a thing. It's not sponsored, obviously. Where you get like 5 free products a month. Not free. 5 products a month for $15. And I got it. It's actually really freaking good. And if I didn't have other bronzing drops, I would get it. Like, it's not bad. It's really good. And I would definitely recommend it. It's glowy. I would recommend. And it has the nicotinamide serum. And it's safe for sensitive skin, which is good. I already went over the bronzing drops. I love them. Next is the Milk Makeup Contour Stick. I lost this, and I found it. I lost it before Hoka, found it the day after homecoming. I was so mad because I couldn't use it. But it's really small, and I did break it, so it does not twist up. That hasn't become a problem for me yet. But once it does, I will definitely be, like, trying to scoop out every little bit because it's good, but you gotta, like, that's gonna become a problem eventually, but I also broke it the day I got it. Oh, this blush was in the back. I didn't do this. I'm sorry, guys. The Born Ruby blush, I like it. I got it in Ipsy. It's pretty pigmented, but not too much. I would use it. It's a red shade, which I like. Yeah, I forgot about that. Fenty Contour Stick. It's my mom's old one. She never used it. I don't know why she got this in that shade, because that's not her shade for contour. No. I mean, probably like if it was in my shade, but like I've never really used it. The formula feels just dry. I don't know. It just feels chalky. I don't like it. Sorry, Fenty. Okay, next is the NARS bronzer. It's the mini one. I've never really used it. I've tried it before. The product's not bad. It doesn't feel super chalky. I like it. Just, I'm not gonna reach for it when I have other products that I like, if that makes sense. That's how I am with quite a few of these products. They're not bad, I just have other ones that I like more. Next is highlighters. I don't have too many highlighters because I did get rid of a lot of them, but I still do have quite a few. So this is the Revolution one. The top broke off, but I still use it. This is my favorite. I love it so much. I got it in 2020. It's still holding on. I use it a lot it doesn't even look that damaged, but I do use it a lot. So that's kind of shocking, but I do really like it. Then this is the Daily Dew Stick. I used this for Hoka, actually, for homecoming. like, if you want a natural, not super noticeable glow, oh my god, concealer on my face and didn't notice, this is for you. Because you can blend with your fingers, and it gives the perfect amount. I use it for game day sometimes, but it's pretty good, and it's really cheap. I don't like the Goldie Drops. I know I kind of said I did earlier. My thing is, I don't like when my face looks super glowy. I just don't like how that looks on me. But if you like when your face looks just super duper glowy, then this is for you. They're not bad. I just don't like how it looks on me. Then I have 3 of the Rare Beauty highlighters. I have this one and then 2 mini ones. I've never used the 2 mini ones. I'm going to be completely honest. They're not the shades that I would want them to be in. I don't know. I don't really like the shades, but they're not bad. I just have never tried them. I don't like rose gold concealers. I know this one's kind of rose gold, but it's like also just on the tip. This is pure rose gold. And also, I just don't like how it blends out. I think when you try blending it out, it becomes chalky and patchy. I don't know. I don't like it. Then I have the Jumbo NYX stick. I was a victim of the 2021 corner eye pencil with this. It's very good, but that's nostalgic and kind of dramatic. Next is the Rare Beauty highlighter. I don't like the shade, but I'm impatient and they didn't have the one I wanted, so I got this one instead. It's not bad. It's kind of patchy, but like I've used it and I don't boycott it. Like, it's not bad, but I have heard a bunch of people tell me that like theirs broke easily, so I'm always careful with mine, but I don't bring this one to travel because I don't want mine to break. But it's not that bad. Actually, I haven't used this in a while, but I just tried it on and I like it, so I'll probably use it tomorrow. Next is the Revolution. This is so yellow. Who looks at this and goes, I want this on my face? I'm sorry. No scent. I kind of thought it was gonna smell like pineapple. Like, I'm sorry, but who wants that shade on their face? Maybe that looks good on some people, but that's not looking good on me. That's looking yellow. I mean, I would use this if I was doing like a Halloween costume and I wanted like gold. Like, it could look cute, but not for like everyday highlighter. Which also kind of brings me from this Orza Beauty one. I know it's not food, but it doesn't look appetizing. Like, there's just something about it that I don't like. I don't know. It's dry. I don't like the shade. It's kind of yellowy. I don't really like it. Next is this Morphe one. Same thing. I don't like gold highlighters. I think they just don't look good on me. I like more white casted or really, really light pink, but not rose gold. Like, just with the color. The formula is not bad. It's pretty good, actually. I don't like the color. And it also has no real shine. It's more glittery than shiny, if that makes sense. Next is the Ulta Beauty Brow Highlighter. I haven't used this in a while. Let's see. I never understood this. Like, maybe I'm stupid, but like, has anyone else ever heard of a brow highlighter? Maybe it's not even for your brows, and that's just in the name. Like, maybe I'm stupid, but I haven't used this since 2020. So, nah. If I knew how to use it, I would use it more. Lastly, Ulta Beauty Highlighter. It's gold. I don't like it. There's a star in it. I don't like the shade. And I think that's a lot of things for these highlighters, so I'm not even saying the product itself is bad. I'm just saying I don't like that color. So if you're looking at this and you have like something that's like in the same color or whatever, or in a different color, like, that doesn't mean the product's bad. That just means I don't like these shades on me, and I'm sure that they look amazing on you if that's what you use. But this is not what I use. Which also brings me to quick disclaimer. I'm not done, but just quick disclaimer is all of these products I'm just saying I don't like on me. They don't work for my skin tone. I'm not saying they're necessarily bad, because I'm sure that they work good on someone. They had to go through all this testing to get, you know, onto the shelves. But I'm just saying for my skin type, and I have kind of a dry, oily and dry could be the same thing, because when your skin is dry, it creates oil, and then that's why your skin gets oily. I have kind of just like, I have like an oily T-zone, but then my cheeks can get really dry and my forehead can get dry. So like, that's just kind of like for reference for the products, if that makes sense. Okay, y'all, now time to go through my powders. I don't have too many powders that I actually use. This Clinique one is trash from the standpoint of it is so dried out because I've had it forever. So I honestly don't think I'm qualified to give you any information on this because I haven't used it in years, but I can tell you it's really dried out. And I'd be like, why do you keep it? Some people may understand this, but I just like my collection to look big. Like, don't come for me. But also, I also sometimes will see hacks and it's like how to revive something that like dried out. So like I keep them in despite that maybe something will happen, but also just to like make my to make my collection look bigger. Next is the Laura Mercier powder, whatever. I don't like it. It's too orange for me. Just kind of gives off orange or like a yellowy, I don't know. I don't really like it. It might be better on other skin tones, but for me, it's a no. This is the powder that I will use till the day that I die. I need to get the full size at some point, but right now I'm just fine with the mini one. It's the Charlotte Tilbury powder, pressed powder. This is the one I use every day. I love it so much, and yeah. Then I have the NYX finishing powder. I use this for comp makeup sometimes. Here, I'll just put some on my skin. It's fine. I don't like, this is one of those things where it's like, it's really a good product. I just have things that I like more. But yeah. Next, the e.l.f. HD powder. I freaking love this. So I use this on like my nose and like right here and maybe my cheeks, but I use this I use this on like my outer eyes. It kind of switches up between these two on which I use daily. Honestly, for products, it's just kind of the mood I'm feeling, or like whatever I see first I just kind of grab. But they're both really good and I would definitely recommend both of them. Next is for setting spray. I don't have a lot of setting sprays. I did have the like all-nighter one from Urban Decay, but it was a mini one and it ran out. I didn't repurchase it, but it wasn't bad. I have the makeup setting spray. This is turning yellow. I don't want to know how old this is. In fact, I'm throwing this out right now. It looks used. I don't think I've ever actually used it like recently, and it was yellow, so I think it's a little too old. Then I have the NYX Dewy Finish Setting Spray. Let me think for smell. It smells dewy, if that makes sense. Like, it doesn't smell bad. It's fine. This is my second choice for if I'm like doing my makeup. I can't find this, which I'll get to in a sec. This is what I go for. My friend actually used it for homecoming and she said she really liked it and was gonna buy it. And when I run out of this, I'll probably get this because it's expensive. Next, the Supergoop Resetting Spray. It smells like sunscreen, and I don't like the smell of sunscreen. It's not bad. I think it can be a little oily because it has sunscreen in it, but for summer, this is really good. Now, this is my favorite, my absolute favorite. I love it so much. It's the Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray, Party All Night, Stay All Day from Charlotte Tilbury. This is my favorite. It just smells good. It smells like girlhood because girlhood to me smells like makeup. This smells amazing. I love it. Keeps my makeup on for most of the day. It doesn't smear. It just like, I will spray it over my mascara and my mascara won't move. And that's obviously exactly what you want. Tell me why this is in the back of my drawer. I like forgot. Like, I found out like 3 blushes that weren't in it. This is my third favorite. This is really good though. This is like, I would rate it a 10 out of 10. I freaking love that new gem one or whatever. This is my second or third other than like the Benetint. This is the Sephora one and this thing Flirt It Up. I love this. It's good, it's wonderful, it's forgiving, which like I said about Blush Blonde, I can't believe I forgot that, but I really like it. Okay, now I'm gonna move on to mascaras. I'm gonna show you all my mascara drawer. This might take a while, so I'm literally just gonna say yes or no or give a small definition. Absolutely 10 out of 10. Save your money. Yes, absolutely. Just made it. It's good. It could be better. I love this, but it does smear. Love this stuff. It's so good. It's the Anastasia Beverly Hills. Absolutely. If you have this, please throw it away. This is awful. You can't tell me otherwise. Yes. No. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yes, and I am going to give a slight definition. It's actually pretty cool. So there's like the different steps, and there's the clear mascara, then the volumizing, and then the lengthening. I got this a while ago because I just thought it was cool, but it is really cool. And they're like magnetic. I don't know, maybe the little kid in me like just likes playing with it. The performance is like good. It's not even great, but it's just fun. Like the idea was really good. Yes. No. Yes. 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 No. No. It's just very inconvenient. It's not even that bad. It's a tube that you put your spoolie through. It's inconvenient. If it was like more convenient, I would use it more. No. Found another one of these still, yes. Yes. I thought I lost this. I'm really happy I found it. It's the Roller Lash by Benefit. Wait, I'm so excited. This is kind of giving flashbacks because I haven't used it in forever. Now I'm excited to use it tomorrow. This is a lash primer, but yes. 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 No. No. Meh. No. Yes. Yes. No. No. Yes. No. Yes. I don't know why I have so many of these. This is the Monsieur Big from Lancome. I don't like them, but I have 3 of them. Same for the Sky High one. It's not bad. Tell me why I have 3 of them. Mascara is something I've always used, so I guess I've just started to collect it over the years. I also have 3 Better Than Sex mascaras. What? Absolutely not. Yes, that was upside down, but yes. I saved this one for last. I hate the Milk mascara so much. I have a deep hatred for this stuff. It's bad. Like, just, that's all I can say. Like, it's bad. I have other ones, but to be honest, I've never used them, so I don't really feel qualified to talk about them. But now I'm just going to talk about lash serums. Obviously, you can't really know if a lash serum's working. I do have the full-size Grande Lash one, and I like it. Sorry, it doesn't irritate, like, my eyes. But the Ordinary one is also very good. I don't really have any other ones, but for eyelash curlers, I have this one from Ulta Beauty. Don't get it. It's like, what is this? Like, it's not easy to use. I have another one. I think I got it like TJ Maxx in my school backpack, and it's like golden pink. I don't remember the name. I'm sorry. The e.l.f. one, though, is my go-to. I really do like it. I want to think about getting that like $20 one, the kind of expensive one from Sephora, but I need to wait till I can get more money before I can repurchase some of these products or get new ones. And you might be like, if you don't like all those ones, just throw them away. Jeans change. Girl math, jeans change, so keep all these mascaras for when you might like them later on. And I know sharing mascara is wrong, but I'll let my friends borrow them when they come, so might as well keep them anyway. I have too many lip products. So I'm not going to go through all of them. I'm just going to go through like a few, like maybe 20, and we'll just go through them. But first, I guess I'll go through lip liners. These are the only 2 I have. Actually, that's a lie. I have the, whatchamacall. I have the Sephora brand one. I don't know where that is, but it's good. But I have the Charlotte Tilbury. I don't like the shade, and that's my fault. So I do want to maybe re-get this in a shade that I like better. But the one I do use every day is the Rare Beauty one in Kind Words Worthy. I've been saying that the shade was Kind Words all this time, but I realized that is just the name of it. But the shade is actually Worthy. Now, if we're going to get to my absolute favorite lipstick in the whole wide world, it's the Glossier one in the shade Lucite. I love this. It's really natural, but it gives off that like glossy look, and I freaking love this. Now time to talk about my mixed feelings towards the Summer Fridays. See the sides? It doesn't look that bad, but it gets everywhere. And if it didn't do this, it would be my favorite product. But I've tried to clean it up, and it just keeps happening over and over again. So I don't know what to do, because I love the product, but like, it's not worth getting this all over my hands. I have this Summer Fridays. I also do have the Pink Sugar one, but that one's in my school backpack. I love them. They're chef's kiss. I love them. And I also did lose the Glossier lipstick, so put in place of that, I used this one from Sephora in the shade Sheer Shine Brilliance, shade 18 maybe. I don't really know where the shade is. It's fine. The glitter is kind of grainy. That's the only reason I like the Glossier one more. but I still do really like it. And like I said, that was my second choice, so I was using that when I lost this one. Lastly, I have that I'm going to talk about is this Rare Beauty one. I love this. I want to get it in more shades. I'm saving up money for it. Maybe I can start to earn commission from YouTube and be able to get more of these because I love this. It looks pretty, but I do want to get the pink one too, so fingers crossed I can get more money soon and get it. Then I'm just going to also talk about like lip masks. I really like the Laneige lip mask. No One Comfort Me. I know some people just really don't like it, but I love it. I have 3. I don't know where the other one is. But I really like them. I mean, yeah, that's the most lip balm I use, but I guess the Summer Fries, if you want to count that as a balm instead of a gloss, then I use that one too. And as for cheer, when I have to do my dark red lipstick, I use this. It's Gwen Stefani's brand. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I have to do red lipstick for cheer. This is the one I use. So if you're like someone who wears red lipstick, this one's really good. Stays on a while. I also do put a little baby powder over it to set it in place because it has to stay for 8 hours. But if I do that or just put baby powder or normal powder over my lips, it will stay. And that, my friends, is all my makeup. Bye. Thanks for watching.